Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. That was stupid. I feel like there are like two different types of people that shop the Sephora sale. Number one, you're stocking up on all like the classics, the stuff that you love. Or number two, you're using this as an opportunity to try some like the trending new cool stuff that you've like had your eye on. Or you're like me, I guess, and you're buying both. So I figured in this video, we could kind of do a little of both. I would share with you some of the like the most viral trending new products that I haven't tried yet. We would test them out together. But then I also want to share some of the products that I absolutely love from Sephora. Not just the stuff where I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like the stuff that I haven't been able to find a good replacement for. Like I want the good stuff, you know? And as always, I will link everything down below so you can go and check it out and let me know in the comments like what you're buying at the Sephora sale. But let us start with eyes today. We're gonna start with the eyes. I have two like different products. Hang on, we have to zoom in here. This is too far away. There we go. I want you to see every pore. And now is it too dark? Yes, it is. Is that any better? I feel like it is. And I'm gonna start with this product from Kbd. This guy is the Dazzle Gel, a hyper metallic eyeshadow. And I've seen a lot of people live, laugh, and loving this stuff. Like it's supposed to be so intense when you put it on and like really, really shimmery. And I got the shade Violet Aurora. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't Violent Aurora because you never know. And it looks like, oh, we're gonna clash today. That's exciting. But I feel like always in November and December, there's tons of parties, tons of things going on. And sometimes it's nice to have like a little extra sparkle on the eyes. So what's interesting about this stuff is that it uses the warmth of your hand to sort of bring out the shimmer more. And it's like a water powder apparently. So it's going to reduce any sort of fallout you experience. Woo! I know I said gel. I know I said that. And I also know that I said eyeshadow. So when I opened it that aggressively, for whatever reason, I was assuming it was gonna be a powder. It's not, Rachel, at all. That's what it looks like in here. I'm going to take a tiny little bit and I'm going to put it here. I know you're always wondering why I do that, because I have self-tanner on the back of my hands. And this is just easier. So that's what it looks like when I just kind of like dab it on. It is very watery in terms of the actual product itself, which is kind of cool. It makes it easy to blend. Oh my goodness. What? You have got to be... I have no words. That's so cool. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Oh my... I was gonna do this as a winged liner, but maybe this is like an on the eye moment. I'm kind of scared too, if I'm honest. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay, well, I want to do like kind of like a smoky liner kind of a thing. So that's what we're gonna do. Because the first thing I had to do was take it off my hands. But surprisingly, it has not gotten everywhere. I'm also back and forth roasting vegetables because 'tis the season, you know? Get some of the sticky off. And now to make them even. They will never be even. Oh, this one's wrong. Okay, I think that's even, I think. Okay, now there's a couple of different ways you can use. I'm like trying to dip it in here and the brush is like, no, please. I said please. I gotta really smush it in there. I really just want the bottom part. So that's what it looks like thus far. I'm doing this really, really messy right now because they said to use your finger to kind of smudge it in and pull that shine out. And that's really what I wanted to see what would happen. Yup, that's what that's doing. Cool. I mean, is it messy? Yeah, but I don't care. I can fix that with other eyeshadow. It's interesting because you can really see a difference between the tail of the line versus like the inside. One is sparkly and one is not. Can I make you sparkly? A little bit. Okay. Well, this is fun. Just a wing, she said. Nothing else, she said. Okay, let me clean this up. This is so fun. Admittedly, this is not my best work. However, I will say that I don't have the easiest eyes to do a wing liner on, especially one with glitter. And it would have been even worse if I tried to do like the smoky lid thing. That would have been a disaster. Too many folds, it doesn't work. It is very important to have a synthetic brush, I feel, because any other brush, like, it does not pick up on, and I am not the greatest at seeing which ones are synthetic and which ones aren't, or ones that I think are synthetic. I'm like, this still isn't picking up very well. However, whether this is actually synthetic or not, it is still looking super sparkly and I really like it. That is super fun. Super fun, super fun. Okay, I don't know who is having a rave outside of my house, but I can hear them from here. What are you proving by having the music up so loud in your car? I feel like an old man, but still. Okay, let's zoom back out a little bit. No, this is too bright. Is that better? I feel like it is. I'm so not used to seeing myself with this much makeup on. I don't even know, is it even? I don't know, I have to put mascara on and see. Actually, speaking of mascara, let's go into a product that I am actually very excited about. With a caveat, this is a mascara and it is a very, very popular one. This is the Benefit, I don't even know, FanFest. Really nice mascara. However, if it were me and I was buying something from Sephora, I don't think that I would splurge on a mascara, just being honest. I feel like there are so many good drugstore mascaras out there that are as good or sometimes better than the ones you can find at Sephora. I feel like there are so many other really cool finds from Sephora to spend your money on there versus mascara. However, I will say this is a really nice one. We gotta curl those lashes first, you know? Honestly, I've been getting a lot of wear. This is the mini size. I have been getting a ton of wear out of it. I don't wear mascara every single day. I don't wear makeup every single day. But when I do wear mascara, I have been reaching for this one, and also, I guess it's a drugstore one. Where is it? Who are you? Telescopic. A classic. Or the mix of those two, oh, so good. So I mean, it's like, it's nice, but there are so many nice mascaras from the drugstore. So like, again, we don't need to be spending all of our money at Sephora. We can spend where it makes sense, but like not all of it. Ooh, actually, before I go on to the next thing, I do want to try out 2 perfumes. I know. Let me know if you like the whole perfume thing, because I am a big fan right now, like very much in my scent era. But these 2 scents that we're gonna try out today, these have been everywhere. Everyone is obsessed with it, and they're 2, I think, fairly different ones. So one is supposed to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, also like kind of in the realm of Ariana Grande's Cloud perfume, which I love. And then the other one, anytime anyone is looking for a vanilla, this is the scent that everyone recommends. They're like, if you want to smell like a really rich, delicious, like edible vanilla, but nothing too like hit you in the face cake-like, this is the one. So we're gonna try both of them. The first one, the one that kind of smells like cloud, is Sol de Janeiro. This is the Cherosia Brazilian Crush 68. So I have, pointing over here, you can't see it. I have cloud, and I know what that smells like because I love to like drench myself in that one. I will put the scent notes on the side for this guy. And I've tried their like original one, whatever the like the orange one is. It was fine. It smells kind of coconutty, but like didn't really wow me. It's leaking. Fun. I like to spray it into the bottle just in case. Didn't let it dry first. Oh, I like that. However, I will say this does not smell like it's gonna have any sort of lasting power to it. It's already like, again, this is different. This is not a perfume. This is a perfume mist. So I mean, you kind of mist it all over yourself into clothes and hair and all that kind of stuff. So it will be a little bit different. This is supposed to be fruity and floral, but it has this like warmth to it. Smells very nice, but again, it is drying down and like I can't smell it. It's very faint, but like it's really pretty. I would say the element that feels very similar, it has this sort of creaminess to it that I really like from Cloud. Cloud has these like marshmallowy kind of pillowy notes to it that I really, really like, but it doesn't smell super sweet in that sort of like baked good kind of way. And this one, the fruits and the florals, they feel, it just feels like a very soft perfume. I like it though, that's really pretty. Again, we'll see how like long lasting it is though. The next one, this is Kayali. This is, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kayali. She, I believe, is the sister of Huda from Huda Beauty. And the perfume that everyone talks about, this is the Vanilla 28. This one's supposed to be kind of like a florally vanilla, but it has this like musky tone to it. Amber, brown sugar. It's a very grown up vanilla, but like not in like an old vanilla. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, when you first spray it on, you smell like a hint of vanilla, but again, more of like a jasmine-y vanilla. And now it has that sort of like sugary note to it. I'll see what it's like when it dries down. So far, if you like more of like a fresher vanilla, I would say this is good, but we'll see how it continues to dry. Interesting. Okay, I like this. Next, don't get me wrong, I really like the Flawless Filter. I think this is great. I don't use it as much as I thought I would. Does anyone else like that? You like buy something and you're like, wow, this is gonna be so good. And then you just like don't reach for it as much. You're like, I'm so glad I spent money on that. Oh wait, no, I have to take this off because I have another product. I got too excited. Okay, I wiped off my face because I want to try this serum that I've seen a lot of hype behind. A lot of people seem really excited about it. It's by The Ordinary and it's their barrier support serum. And this is supposed to have just a lot of different stuff, vitamins and lipids and all sorts of stuff for epidermal repair. This is supposed to be really good if you have any sort of redness. It's going to soothe any irritated skin, which I feel like it's a good time to launch this kind of a product because a lot of people are going through sort of that shift from that summer skin into winter. And it's going to provide an immediate 86% jump in skin hydration, which is a lot. Also, it's pink. That's fun. Oh my gosh, it's like Pepto-Bismol. Does it smell like anything? No, it doesn't. Let us try it out. Okay. I don't know how much to put on this, but this is how everyone seems to be applying it to their face. I want to know if this is going to feel nice and soothing. Also, I want to know if the pink pigment kind of like, as you can see, it's still on my skin. Like it's still quite pink. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. That was stupid. It's called too much product, Rachel. It just, I love when people do it online. It looks so cool. Like overall, my skin feels really good, like really hydrated. I'm trying to notice if I notice anything else. It just feels very nice. It feels, doesn't feel weighted down. It just feels like, I was missing that ingredient in my skin kind of way. Well, that felt great. Okay, while I wait for this to like sink in a little bit, let's talk about a lip product. We'll just do a little lip product break. This is the Summer Fridays, their lip butter balm. Everyone is talking about how great this is. Even the comments, everyone was really excited about it. There are a couple different tones and colors and things like that. I chose Vanilla Beige because that was a really popular one. I really wanted the pink one, but it was sold out and it's supposed to have this really nice like vanilla-iness to it. I also looked, they have a like a trio, but those are different scents and different like limited edition ones, and it's supposed to be like awful. So just so you know, I did my little digging and they're like, one of them is supposed to be like cherry and it's like cherry medicine kind of, like just don't. So if you see that, it's not the same thing. The applicator, I don't know why, but it looks weird. Is that just me? It just looks a little bit different, kind of a little bit slanty. I don't know. See what the color looks like. Oh, can't speak to the product yet, but the way that this is curved, it like hugs the lips beautifully. It's just like a very pleasing experience. You hear the blender going downstairs. Now we're blending up the roasted vegetables. So that feels smooth like butter. That's, honestly, I was prepared to be like meh about this. It's really nice. If you've wanted to try this, it feels really nice. I am hesitant because I feel like there's just so many good lip balms from the drugstore. However, this one, it feels real good. The amount of color, perfect. And the vanilla is like vanilla-ing in the best way possible. Not hit you in the face, but it's there and it's subtle. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot an eye product. Oh, hold on, hang on. Now this eye product isn't actually going to apply to everyone. And I say that because some places, I think, have MAC sold at Sephora, but not everywhere. So if you have MAC sold at Sephora, I have heard many things about the Costa Riche liner. This is their eye Kohl liner. This isn't new to my understanding, but it's supposed to be like the eye pencil if you have blue or green eyes. My eyes technically I think are hazel. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it has like a little ring in the inside and I feel like that makes them hazel. I only recently discovered this. I thought hazel meant you had brown eyes. I know, nope, just the little ring on the inside, so don't mind me. I'm learning new things every day. So anyway, this color is supposed to be just perfection. Oh, they're so creamy. I love MAC liners. And I know, I have a liner on already. I'm gonna put it on the inside here. And I will try this one separately on another day, and I'll put information in the info bar so I can actually give you like my true opinion without all the like glitter and stuff. But see how it's almost like a reddy tone? I feel like it's pulling out the hazel. Is that right? Watch all the comments. Everyone's gonna be like, you don't have hazel eyes. I don't think it changed anything for me. However, I do wanna try it as sort of like just a smoky liner kind of a vibe. Also want to add more eyeshadow up in here. You know when you just see and you're like, something is off? Now I have to decide whether I want to put the effort into changing it. I feel like I have to smoke out the bottom more, but I also feel like this needs to be darker. I just don't know if I have it in me to do it. You know when you're just doing your makeup and you're like, you know what? Feels good enough. Every time, by the way, every time I use my hand to blend out eyeshadow and I smell this, I'm like, oh, that smells nice. And I'm not normally a vanilla girly. That's not usually my go-to. But the more it dries down, the more that I like it. You know what I want to mix that with? Hang on. Hold up. Found it. This is also by Kayali. This is their Cafe Oud. This is one of their new ones. This is actually a PR sample. I don't like the bottle of this. I feel like these two will go nicely together. Actually, I might as well just tell you because I tried all of them. The cafe one is the only one that I liked. The rest of them were just too intense. And the cafe one has a little bit of a coffee-iness to it that makes it a little bit sweeter, but not so heavy. I don't know. Vanilla one I didn't like, rose I didn't love. Tobacco one was just too intense for me. Cafe one is really, ooh. Combination of those two, oh, that's what I want to wear in the wintertime. Like that's such a nice wintry feel without getting too you know when you go too fall and it's too pumpkin-y or too cinnamon and you're just like, yeah, fall. This one feels warm and grown up and like I want to smell that person. Like I want to be near that person. That person smells like they have everything together. Oh yeah, no, if you can get your hands on like two like mini bottles and just like spray these two together, winning combo. That is what I will be wearing. Absolutely, hands down. I'm gonna see how it continues to dry, but like I'm obsessed. Love that. Okay, I feel like we can go on to the face now. And I tested this one already because it was so viral. It was everywhere. And I said, it's nice. It is, but like, I mean, how much am I gonna use this? Because, you know, it's just, there's so little product in it. And then I proceed to only use it since I got it. It's that good. I'm so mad at myself. It is the Fenty, this is their Easy Drop Blur Stick. This thing, okay, so you can see how much I have left there. It's not much. However, I will be buying more of this on the sale because again, it's expensive, but this is all I've been using. This is it. And I personally really like how it looks more full coverage. So I probably use more than you like probably should, but it just sits on the skin so nicely, blurs everything out, gives you enough coverage without looking cakey and it's still looking like skin. Ugh, listen, I don't want to recommend this. I don't, but it's really pretty. And I am very, very particular about what products go on my skin because oftentimes they look too crepey or any sort of texture on my skin starts being really apparent or it doesn't last or, I mean, there's 100 different things that go wrong, but like I'm so particular and this one, I just cannot stop using. Take that information and do with it what you will. I really like it. Although, ooh, if you have oily skin, maybe not this one. I don't know how this would go for oily skin. I don't have oily skin. I have more like maybe combination, more just like dehydrated skin. That's more where my skin lands. Like I find my chin will start to get a little bit on the oily side by the end of the day. It's not aggressive or anything, but yeah, maybe skip this if you have oily skin. That's so pretty. Oh, obsessed. Also, it looks really nice with like the skin product underneath. Sweet, plays well with makeup. That's an added bonus. Okay, now we're gonna try a new concealer and she's expensive, which is why I specifically chose her for this video. Because if this is that good, the only time I would buy it would be when this sale's going on because pricey. And it is the Gucci, Multi-Wear Longwear Concealer buildable coverage. Multi-use longwear concealer buildable coverage. Okay, this is supposed to be a crease-proof formula. Crease-proof. It has a skin blurring effect in it, has hydrating elements in it. Again, I will splurge on a good concealer. That's like the big one. That and powder. Those are the two things that I will always, like, if I need to, I will splurge on them. If I can find a drugstore one, that's even better. I'm gonna start with a little bit and just see how it looks. What do we think? I just put a little bit there. I feel like that looks good. A little bit more over here. I don't know, what do you think? I've only done this one eye. I feel like that looks good though. Yeah, I feel like that looks good. That's not good for my wallet. I mean, right now I'm using the Armani, I think, concealer. I don't know which one it is. Guess I'll just find it. This one right here. Who are you? Luminous Silk Concealer. Oh, that one is fantastic. Also, in case this is relevant to you, the color that I chose for the Gucci one is 25N. I also wanted to get a lighter shade as well because I wasn't convinced that would be the right one, but it was sold out. But I feel like so far so good. It looks good on my skin right now. Okay. And then while I powder and finish up my face, I want to talk about some products that I've been like testing in the background. First being a lash serum. And I did a little bit of research on this because there are some, apparently, again, maybe the research has changed since I last looked. So if you study this, please let me know. But there is an ingredient in some lash serums that can have an effect on the fat production or distribution, or it basically makes your under eyes look hollow. And so I was looking for one that didn't have that in it, and I wanted to see how effective it would be, because obviously I think that ingredient is fairly important if you want more immediate results. But it's the Shisedo Full Lash Serum. I used it for about a month straight and made sure consistently to be using it, and I was like, oh, because my lashes really did look longer. Like, they felt longer. It felt like when I was curling them and applying stuff, I was like, oh, there's just more there. I did actually notice a difference. And so I stopped using it because I was like, okay, maybe I'm just like imagining things. No, yeah, it did make a big difference. This was actually very, very good product. I'm sure there are others out there like it, but in terms of the ingredients and everything like that, I really, really love this, and so I'm going back to using it again. And then the other one I've been testing out kind of behind the scenes is by, whoa, dropping everything. This is the Murad Retinol Resculpt Overnight Treatment, and I've been seeing bananas results online from people using this. People are like, whoa, like it really makes a huge difference on fine lines or even like set in lines. This particular product is just supposed to be amazing. And so I've been using it probably only for about a month now. I wanted to see if I could get some like more noticeable results right away. I would say this is very good. I would say there are other things that I am testing, so it's hard to pinpoint if it's this specifically that's making a difference. However, I will say it didn't irritate my skin at all. It wasn't too like intense or anything like that. I wouldn't say I immediately was like, whoa, what a difference, but I want to continue to use it because I love how it feels on the skin. I think that my skin looks good and I love a good retinol, so I will continue to use that, but I don't have enough results to be like, ooh, it's so good, you need to try it, you know? I wanted that, but I have been testing it. I'll continue to test it, obviously, and if I change my mind or anything comes up or, you know, whatever, I will let you guys know. Okay, hang on, let me finish this up. Okay, now we can talk about some of the products that I have been loving that are outside of this. Because I want to share products that like I've gotten compliments on or just worked really well, just tried and true. Stuff that if you wanted to just splurge on some products that I feel so passionately about that are amazing, these would be it. And I like went through everything that I have from Sephora. I'm like, no, like this is good, but it's not like, oh, that's what I wanted. So number one is this freaking eyelash curler. I know there are eyelash curlers from the drugstore. I know. I've tried them. I don't like them. This one gets right to the root and just lifts them. It lifts them and keeps them long because it'll curve them up like that instead of curving them around, you know? I've had this one for, I can't even tell you how many years now, and it just is amazing. They have little refills of the little spongy bit that you can replace. So I do that like once a year, and it keeps going strong, and I stand by how amazing this thing is. I can't let it go. It's unbelievable. The other product that, again, is just one of those things that, of all of the skincare products that I try, this is the one that, if I was going to recommend something from Sephora for your skin that I notice myself, just an incredible before and after feel difference to my skin, this would be it. And it's the Tatcha Rice Polish Classic. Now, they do have a couple of different options as well for like sensitive skin, or I don't even know. There's a couple of different ones. This thing lasts me forever because you only need a tiny bit of the powder. You can see I get it everywhere. I leave this one in the shower, and you just need a tiny little bit. You mix it in with water, and then you massage it all over your skin. It doesn't feel harsh. It doesn't feel like a scrub, but then it starts to like froth up, and then it's nice and creamy, but like in that sort of milky way, and it spreads all over the face. It feels really luxurious. When you rinse it away, I kid you not, every single time my skin feels just like a newborn baby's skin. It's so soft and smooth and just, again, I have had this forever because it's a powder. So like it lasts and lasts and lasts. You can get like, I think mini size ones of this as well if you wanted to try it, but I stand by how good this product is. It is unbelievable. And then the next skincare product, this one is a splurge. And I have gotten like 3 or 4 different compliments on my skin. I don't leave my house, so like this is a lot of people asking me, what do you use for your skin? Because it looks like really glowy and hydrated and just like lovely. And I'm just like, this is the one thing I've changed. And people have been asking me like, what's on my skin? And the only thing I've changed for like a daytime routine is this one cream. And I'm like holding on to it, and I've been using it just like tiny little amounts because it's very expensive. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. And I remember I tested this. You were there. We did this together. And I was like, it's very over-sponsored. People are talking about it, la la la, and it's just great. And I was like, it's not gonna be that good. Nope, I was wrong. I stand by that, I was wrong. This is unbelievable. Your skin afterwards looks so dewy and fresh and glowy, and it feels nice and hydrated because it's like a water gel. It's not super like thick like their original magic cream is. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's just like a nice in between. If you felt like the magic cream is too thick, this would be a good option. Oh my goodness though, it is so good. If you want to like splurge on your skin, or I don't know, you're just looking for a new cream and you want to spend the money, I can't not talk about it because it's so amazing. I really love it. I really love this stuff. And then the next 2 products are for my hair. And we have been on this hair journey for myself ever since I had this massive like hair fall going on post like COVID 2021 probably for me. And there was a lot of stress. I got a ton of, just my hair dyed. It was just awful. My hair was coming out in clumps. I'm still struggling with it in the front because these pieces in the front are they've just shattered. It's awful. But I've been trying to repair it, and I've noticed a significant difference in the density of my hair and how much has been falling out post shower or just in brushing and things like that. And I just finished both the shampoo and conditioner for this product and got some more. This is the Briogeo Destined for Density. They're caffeine and biotin conditioner and shampoo. This is the conditioner, but I have both of them. And this is just for my girlies out there that are struggling with their hair, that have fine hair or have experienced some form of hair loss, or are just, I hated it. It was awful. It was really scary having your hair like come out in clumps and not knowing what it was or how to stop it. And this, I felt like it just made a big difference in how my hair felt and how clean my hair felt without being over drying, because my hair is still really oily at the root. And so a lot of these like more hydrating and fixing products were just too heavy for my hair, and that just made it worse. And this doesn't do that. So I can't recommend this more. It's really, really good. And it's made a big difference the shine of my hair, the health of my hair, the level of hair fall has like drastically dropped. I'm again being very careful with my hair, but like this stuff is awesome. And then the last one, I've talked about this one before, and I wanted to kind of give an update on it because I was using it and then I stopped using it and then I'm starting to use it again, and it's just been this like back and forth. But I want to show you. I've been trying to build the density in my hair, and so these like little baby hairs here, you can see them. Just these little guys coming in, I think are due to this product. And that is the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. And I haven't used anything else in terms of like a hair product here. I find it does make my hair greasier faster because you're supposed to use it on clean hair. So I won't use it on like a day that I'm filming. So I'll wash my hair the night before, and the next day I won't use it until the night, like that night. And then I'll do like some droppers, like just especially in the areas where I'm struggling with my hair. And I feel like this is coming in more, which is nice. And so I'm hoping to continue to experience that. And hopefully over time, with patience, it will all come back and everything will be fine, because like I don't like looking at the front of my hair, and that's why I usually have it behind my ears, because it's not good. But I'm hoping with some consistency from me that I will continue to see some growth coming in with this. But so far so good. And I did use it before too, like I don't even know when I first started talking about this, but I started using it just in the front. And I remember coming in for a haircut and they're like, the front part of my hair, because I had only used it in the front, was longer than the rest of my hair. So it does actually work. Okay, scent update. So minimal. I can barely smell that one. And then I really like the combination on this side. That to me is the winner. But if you like something a little bit lighter and you're willing to kind of like douse yourself in it, or probably using like a cream as sort of a base for it and things like that, it probably will make it last longer, because the scent of this is really nice. I like this a lot better than I think the original or whatever one was like really popular, the orange one. This one smells a lot better. It has that nice like subtle fruity floral vibe that I really like. But since we're getting into like more like wintry scents, this is it. This is the winner. So let me know in the comments if you have bought anything from the sale or you plan on buying anything from the sale. I would love to know. I will link everything down below that we have talked about today. Happy shopping if you choose to partake. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Enjoy this little tidbit. So I was just like tidying up the house a little bit. We were having people over. I was just doing a little quick clean. And as I'm doing so, Julia's like, "You look very nice." And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." I said, "Well, thank you so much. You look beautiful today. That's so nice to say." And I was cut off with her saying, "I just have to say it. You look like a raccoon." What am I gonna do with that information? So anyway, yeah, I mean, if you wanna also look like a raccoon, that's such a slay though. I wanna see a raccoon kill a wing look like this. Show me a raccoon that does this. Okay, that's all I have to say. I love you. Goodbye.